Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Wednesday evening this week in the UK, and we're going to continue playing some Never Island or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's now decided to call itself Never Island, so hey ho. But yes, let us continue this journey where we are in the far flung future and nobody's here. Switch to the full screen. I'm going to open up a can of Melon Mania Rain Total Body Fuel. Ugh. Oh yeah, let's get a sip of this. I've not had this flavor before. Oh. Oh. That's an interesting taste. Jobby, don't get in my way. No, Jobby. Jobby, don't try and drink the freaking drink. Oh. Shit. Never Island. Right. Yeah, just the volume. So you can at least hear a little bit of the background. In that small open space amid the maze-like ruins, Sarah and I distributed sandwiches. Though simply placing the basket on the ground and watching from afar hardly constitutes distributing my eyes. If I'm not imagining things, I get the feeling that there are more children than there were yesterday. Naturally, the sandwiches are disappearing more quickly than they did yesterday too. Does this mean they're starting to acknowledge the work that Sarah's doing? Jobby, don't. Oh, what are you doing, Jobby? Kitty, what are you doing? Hey, you there, no fighting. There's still some. Oh, wait, that's us. Hey, you there, no fighting. There's still some left.
ダメですよ、せつなさん。強い言葉をかけては。
Oops, sorry about that. As I turned to look, those children who did show themselves have again shrunk back into the shadows. Just how many children live here, anyway? According to Sarah, nobody knows the real figures. I wonder if that's because there's no point in finding out, or whether it's simply because no one wants to know. Jobby, don't play with my things. Come on. Come on, kitty. Most people prefer to avert their eyes from unpleasant things. Though not quite everyone.
さて、そろそろ戻りましょうか。
Only Sarah would come down to a place like this of her own volition and acknowledge the presence of these poor kids, believing that to be the path to the future. By the way, how are you? Any nausea?
そんなの、せつなさんのセクハラですっかり吹き飛んでしまいましたよ。
Hello, Evangelidonna. You're here for Sarah. Welcome to the stream. I'll take it. Okie dokie, you can count on me for the journey back.
謹んで遠慮します。
If Vegeta doesn't fucking die, Setsuna. Despite her joking tone, her face does look somewhat pale. She must be pushing herself so as not to worry other people. Not for me, of course, but the children. The kids here are extremely wary of outsiders. They'd hide at the slightest hint of harshness in your expression. Sarah's tried to deal with this by approaching them gently, clearly. There's something almost maternal about it, actually. I wonder, Sarah might even be thinking of becoming their mother. What? She's got massive boobs to boot. Shut up, Setsuna. Wait, where's Jobby gone? Shit. When I can't see where Jobby is, I get worried. He left the room.
はいはい、いいから行きますよ。
Sarah scurries away back to the lift. Wait, if you leave me here... I stop. Something's pulling on the leg of my pants. Hey, aren't you that kid from before? Kneel down so that I'm at eye level with the kid. I knew it. She's the girl who came to listen to Sarah's sermon. What's wrong? Did you need me? What's up with her? Have to go with the corn lady. This time she's pulling on my sleeve. Do you want to take me somewhere? Oh, it's a trap. Looks like that's a yes. Sarah, I'm not quite sure, but this kid... Huh? She's gone. Uh-oh. Hey, don't pull on that so hard. I get it already. I really am terrible with kids. Evangelion saying in quotes, Sarah Garland was a woman who may have become a mother to me in quotes. Wait, what? That is not what he said. Another quote from Evangelion. You took away her freedom, so don't you dare judge me. Wait, what was that from? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's rather dark here, actually. Yes, she's taken me to one of the ruins facing the square. Why don't you tell me already? What have you brought me here for? Huh? Are you telling me to sit here? Oh, this is definitely a trap. I sit down in the spot she's pointing at. With my eyes finally getting used to the darkness, I'm able to make out a little of my surroundings. It's a filthy room, but it also feels lived in. Is this her home? Don't tell me. The degenerate atmosphere here. Fucking hell. The degenerate atmosphere here. The girl's peculiar forwardness. I see what's going on. I don't want to even think about what he's going to surmise from this. I was just flirting a little with Sarah, and this girl's got the wrong end of the stick. What? Hang on a moment. Just so you're aware, I don't have any money. I mean, I wouldn't do anything even if I did. Oh, mate. The girl closes in on me and tries to climb on me. Evangelion saying it's a Gundam me mash. I am terrible with... Okay, what part of this is okay? I see you coming back in the room, Jobby. She pushes a finger to my lips, and she uses her other hand to... Don't you... a frying pan? It was a trap. The next moment, a frying pan comes flying full throttle at my face. Oh. Get! Well, there you go. Evangelion saying, oh god, Setsuna's going to commit a crime yet again. No, this time someone else is going to commit a crime on him. He deserves it, though. Oh. You've got it all wrong. I was framed. I didn't do it. I'm innocent. I'm telling you. Oh? A dream. Huh. I just had the most terrifying dream. I was thrown in jail for soliciting a minor, mate. Yep, it was definitely a dream. No way I'd do something like that in real life. And anyway, I like big poopies. Where am I anyway? Some big empty space like an old storeroom. Last thing I remember, I believe I was at that girl's house. Oi, Jobby, what are you doing? No! Why am I on the floor with my hands tied behind my back? Jobby! Oi! You crafty little... You. Man. He refuses to learn. I keep telling him not to attack the cables. I keep, like, I've got a little spray bottle of water so to kind of assuage his desire to, like, scratch at certain things, and he still does it. He doesn't care. He's like, go on, spray me. I don't know shit. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? My Jedi is saying you've pinged me. There. Man, what the fuck is... what the... What the fuck is Gundam, man? Evangelion don't think cats are capricious, Jobby's no different. The thing is, right, I feel like with other cats, like, they get the message after a while, and they just go, do you know what, I'm just not gonna fuck with this because this dude keeps on pestering me about it. But I swear to God, Jobby, it's almost like Jobby goes out of his way to just go, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking do it, I don't give a shit. That actually kind of got mad. Where have you gone? Are you underneath my chair? I saw you. Shit, where's he gone? Damn it, man. Jobby! He's gonna appear out of nowhere, I know it. So annoying. Oh, he's gone outside the room. Okay, I'm safe. Oh my god. And why am I on the floor with my hands tied behind my back? Oh, that's not good. Huh? I wonder, could I be in a bit of a bind? Evangelion don't sing Ash, the best way I can summarize Gundam, specifically that movie the scene is from, is that it's a very messy breakup between two lovers, Amuro and Nice. I be in a bit of a bind? Shit! Not her. Fuck. Her footsteps shuffle closer to me. Damn it, I can't turn my head to see. You know who it is, man. Why is there axes and hammers in the background? I'm kind of worried. But that voice definitely belongs to... She steps over me and sits down on the sofa in front of me. Why are we seeing her in this position? Why have you got CGs like this? This girl's like 10. Just for your I had mentioned this earlier in the stream, Evangelion. I don't know if you were on at the time. I am drinking some rain today. Rain? Rain as in R-E-I-G-N instead of the water rain. Wait, this packaging, you know, it's got a weird texture to it as well. They put a weird texture to this kind of can. Anyway, I'm drinking Melon Mania. This is my first time drinking it. Evangelion saying she's 13 but point still stands. I know, come on game. Give me more fucking interesting, like, they don't do any, like, all they do with Sarah, who's of age, I think, is just plain straight view of her, right? And then they do all this shit, right, with Karen. Do you know what? This is making me question the author of this. Yeah. Evangelion saying base, rain is peak. I have some sour gummy worm. There's a sour gummy worm flavor? These are not good for my health. These can't be good for my health. Anyway. You, Karen? Wait, it is Karen, right? He seems a little different from yesterday. Is this the same Karen? Trap. So you are... Why would we see the girl now? The girl from before pops up next to Karen. Why is her name Peach? Why did you just name her Peach? Is she Princess Peach? Is this the origin story of Princess Peach? That would be hilarious. Evangelion don't think Sarah is in her 20s. Yeah, why can't they do more with her? Why can't we have these, like... What the fuck is wrong with this game? Also, what is the fuck is wrong with Setsuna? I'm gonna keep complaining about him. He sucks so much. Peach takes the candy and breaks into a smile. Looking around, it's not just her. There are others, lots of them, staring at me from a distance. They're all little girls. Wait, why are they all girls? Oh, I do not. I don't... Why are they all girls? I don't like this. Has Karen got like an army of little girls that like fight for her or something? There's a piercing glint in each pair of eyes and they're carrying all sorts of weapons, knives, metal pipes. Dude, they're gonna fucking beat you to death. What the fuck?
難しい話は嫌いだ。簡単に説明するぞ。
What she want? Money? Wait, does she want our collar? Karen pops some candy into her mouth, then continues.
私たちはネオアバロン。アイランドの革命軍だ。
Neo Avalon is a bunch of little girls. You fucking suck. I shouldn't be so harsh, but at the same time, it's literally full of little girls. If I don't say why, Epstein Never Island. That's why, mate. Don't say that. Huh?
って痛かったか？
What? Suddenly worried, she finally unties my hands and I rub them together. Looking down at my wrists, I find that the hemp rope has left some deep marks. My wrists were tied super tight, but now you mention it, it didn't hurt at all, weirdly enough.
だろ？そういうのを専門にしてる子がいてさ、うちの稼ぎ頭なんだよ。
What? What? I don't want to know. Oh, I really don't want to know. I won't ask what else their specialism entails.
悪いな。あいつらの前であんたに甘い顔するわけにはいかなくてよ。
What? She laughs wryly at me. That's the Karen I know. What? Well, she has another side to her. You guys leave the rest to me and get back to work. What? The one who issued that order was Karen Kurz, leader of the revolutionary force Neo Avalon. Fuck you know. Oh no. Venture Donut saying, oh god, that rope stuff they specialize in it is Shibari. Is that... Is that the fetish I see sometimes in, like... It's usually someone being taken the piss out of, whereas like a Japanese salaryman and he's naked and all tied up in a net of rope. Is that what that is? Do I want to search this? God help. To tie refers to Japanese type of bondage. Yeah, I'm not going to read any further. I get it. Yes. Well, since we're on stream and since it's like been a day or less than a day, I suppose I should mention, I mean, this is big news at this point in time. Gore Gura is graduating the 1st of May. Which is just over 2 weeks from now. And as a failed PNG tuber, VTuber, creator, piece of shit, I do feel that this is quite relevant. Manjando was saying she sounded a mess in her video. Yeah, so she has. So to date, I am streaming this on the 16th of April 2025. To date me. The stream, there was a stream that came out early in the morning in the UK today of Gorgura announcing her graduation, and yeah, she was pretty emotional. Actually, more recently there was another streamer, another HoloLive streamer who I'm not super. What was it? Who was it that graduated more recently? Ah, shit. I don't know the names of all of them. Fuck, let me just check something. Blah, 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 blah. What is this? I just need a list of the... Fuck, this is hard. Wait, first jet. Hollow Stars? No. HoloLive English Myth. Right, so we have them. Wait, why is Amelia grey? What does that mean? 2, 3, 4. Why is she... Is it because she's left? What does a star mean on it? Sorry, I'm looking at virtual... Was it virtualyoutuber.fandom.com? Right. So Ame is already left. She left last year. Mume. This has not been updated in a while. So Mume was the second gen, right? Hololive English Council. What a shitty fucking name. Council. Holo Council? Why would you call yourself Council, man? So two, Fauna and Sana. I remember they retired. Well, I know Sana retired a while back. Mume's retired now as well. So you've only got Hako. I can't pronounce it. Bale and Crony, right? From second gen. Wait, what the fuck? Crony's also part of Hollow Promise. They're formed from the solo member of Project Hope and 4 members of Council. What? What? What is going on in any of this? Do you know? I don't know what the fuck I'm reading this. Either way, sorry, I'm missing it in the chat. Right, Eva Jedon is saying, mate, you are not failed yet. I love the yet part. Only way you could fail is if your account gets banhammered. Mate, that is quite likely. That is quite possible. Eva Jedon is saying, only VTuber I took to was Kizuna Ai, and that was pre-COVID. I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't watch like I don't watch any of these VTubers, but I know of them, and I see their stuff via people who make clip videos of them, and that's how I really experience the like Hololive girls or anyone else, to be fair. There's only a couple of streamers that I watch their actual streams. Sorry, a couple of VTubers that I watch streams of, and I watch streams from Nextlander, who are a bunch of guys that talk about games. From they were originally in Giant Bomb. Sour gummy. Oh, I see the sour gummy worm. Looks nice. That looks. Oh man, this melon stuff is really sweet. But I wouldn't be here. Like, I would not. I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for Hololive English, the first gen. I mean, because obviously they like, how they popularized VTubing in the West in a way that just like nothing had done before. So it wouldn't even, I wouldn't have half the things available to me that I have now, I think, to be able to do like the VTubing stuff. The other thing is, like, a lot of the motivation I have, one of the reasons I was like, oh, I'm happy to stream and do videos is because I was like, I can hide my face behind the avatar. And if VTubing wasn't so popular in the West, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be like, I don't want to show my face, my ugly mug. So Eva Jet just saying, apparently another VTuber from Hololive addressed a bunch of stuff in the stream 10 hours ago. Yeah, Callie, Mori, Callio. I don't know what her name is. Mori Calliope. I saw a clip of that actually earlier today, where she was just saying, like, she said she's happy with the way that Hololive is going. She's sad that other people weren't happy with the way it was going and are leaving. She's really sad, obviously, about Gura leaving. She didn't say too much. She said, look, the differences with the management covers a lot of stuff. And she said it's not like there's one main thing. It's like there's a bunch of different reasons why people leave. She said it's not like, I think she was hinting like when Ami left, and Gura's leaving now, like, so, there's like different reasons why they're leaving, why Mume left as well, in terms of the management stuff. There's like, it's not all the same. That's what she was saying. She's quite political, right? But she said that she's like, and she feels sad because she's quite happy with the direction that the company's going, which is really interesting. But she's also very, very busy doing, because Mori, I think Mori has, and I'm not gonna dox anyone, but there's like she does stuff outside of the VTubing stuff. She does stuff like in IRL stuff. And I don't want anyone to say what her IRL identity is, even if it is well known. But she seems to be happy. I don't know, man. Like, it sucks. I mean, it doesn't really affect me so much because it's not like I was watching Gura's streams, but she was the biggest streamer in the world, in my opinion. I don't know about the pure numbers. And it's just an indicator that things have changed. That, you know, I'm getting older. It's a seismic shift in the VTubing space and the YouTube space. But also, you know, these VTubers, if they're not happy, right? If their health is, being unhealthy, or the job is just like not deteriorating their health, then they should, you know, I'm happy for them. I mean, I'm happy for, as long as whatever they do afterwards, they're happy. Like Ami, I watched Ami a little bit. So Ami's gone off to do something else. I'm not going to say who she is. I don't think I think it's a bit, it's maybe not good etiquette to, but she's gone off to do something else, and she seems to be happy. I've not watched her too much. I mean, again, I don't watch streams for of these streamers in general, because they're too big. Like, I've jumped on one stream, a couple of streams, and I'm like, what's the motivation here when like the chat is like spinning at 100 miles per hour? It's like scrolling through, and you're like, are they gonna see what I say ever? I don't know, man. I don't know what the, like, watching their clips and all that is definitely, watching them via clips is a lot better. And I like to watch, that's why I like the few VTubers that I do watch are like not massive VTubers. So I think, and with them, they will most likely read my messages. Maybe that's a bad thing though. Maybe I'm more likely to have a parasocial relationship. But either way, I don't know. I mean, it's the same argument with just any large streamer, right? What's the incentive besides being genuinely entertained by what they're doing in their streams? Like, I don't see a massive incentive trying to chat to them. If you want to chat with the chat, I think that makes more sense. But it's a lot harder in general for streamers to pick up on what you're typing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going down a fucking rabbit hole as usual. Vajay Donut is saying, to be fair, we all have ugly mugs. Maybe I attract the type, but also maybe it's not good to think that you have, you know, about yourself as having an ugly mug. Whether it's true or not, I just, when I think about it, it's not good. You should have, I mean, you shouldn't be in denial, but you shouldn't also have no self-confidence about your looks as well. I don't know. Manjay Donut saying, she said she considered quitting after 2 years, but things apparently changed and she's stuck with it. Around late 2022, early 2023. Damn. Yeah, that's a big reason they do member-only chat, private chat, so that it's a slower pace. How expensive is it to be a member of Hololive? Let me check this. Gura membership cost. Shit. How do I become a member? How much does it cost? Where do I have to go for this? Why is this so hard? I feel like I should... I'm curious now. Is it a reasonable price or is it ridiculous? Members only videos. How? All right. Okay. A member on. How do I become a member? $4.99. Wait. Member Shrimpy, and then the shark side. Recurring. What does a shark side get? Wait. Is this legit? Is this legit? Right. Okay. Let me check. Why am I only discovering this now? So you can become a member shrimp, not a member shrimpy. So for that you get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and live chat, custom emojis to use, right? Members only live streams, right? So that's $4.99 a month. That's reasonable, right? That's the reasonable. £4.99 a month, right? I mean, that's the cost of a channel on a shitty channel on back on the cable days, but like a cheap one. And then there's the £8.99 a month one, and you'll be the shark side, like the dark side, but shark. I like it. Anyway, so for that you get the members only live streams, and you'll get additional streams such as open request karaoke and ASMR. How do they stop people from recording these? Are people allowed to make clips of their members only live streams? I can't tell if a stream is members only or not. Are you allowed to make clips of those? I mean, no one can really stop you, can they? These are the questions that need to be answered in my head. Evangelist John saying, hey, rabbit holes are what make your streams unique from others. What, me being mega distracted by everything and going down a fucking massive rabbit hole? Evangelist saying, wouldn't know, never paid for it. I always watch this sort of thing from a distance. Me too. As I said, I experience Gura mainly from clip videos, or just clips. Jeez, clips. So, Evangelist saying, I'm sure there's a members only black market, probably. But if you're recording these and streaming them or sending them on to people on a black market, I'd be very disappointed in you guys, man. You're not a proper fan. Right, that's how they make money. So $4.99. I wonder if there's anywhere you could go to see how many members you have. Lol. The stream tells you people that are mentioned on the stream. So Kate Winslet was mentioned on this random members only stream. What the fuck is this? This is hilarious. Why does it say that? I don't usually see people mentioned on the thing. That's weird. Maybe you could put that in the thing. What's the oldest one of these? Are these in order? 4 years ago. Wow, she was doing members only streams from the beginning, right? Well, that makes sense. So the last one she did was wait, what? Okay, these are not in fucking order. Fuck. Wait. How does this work? This is terrible. I don't like this members only video. Wait, let's see number 1. 11 days ago. Maybe she talked about it on 12th of January was the second last one, so it's like big gaps between these. Is it worth it? You have 6 minutes 35 seconds before the stream starts. Wait, that's the title? Why would you put that in the title? So confusing. Anyway, fuck. Absolute fuck. I am going down a rabbit hole. Right, enough. Enough, Ashmanix. Fucking play the game. Evangelist saying, oh hey, a judge grew some balls and found Trump's administration contempt of court. Mate, no, I mean, I've been hearing that there've been a lot of things in court that have been where, you know, judges have been like, no, you can't do this, and then the administration just went, well, fuck you. Right. Didn't Avalon make peace with the church?
和解？誰が言ったんだよ、んなこと。
Karen suddenly shoots me a look. It was Rena. I cut myself off just as I'm about to say her name. I can't get her involved too. My little sister. It was extremely weird to be calling her my little sister. She is like a little sister to you though. She should be anyway.
あんた妹がいたのか。兄弟なんて今時珍しいな。
Interesting. People only have one kid. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, I can't be certain, but it seems he's a little more relaxed around me now.
まあ、あんたが何を聞いてるかは大体想像がつくよ。けどな、あんなもん和解でもなんでもね。同志は今もアイランド中で息を潜めてる。
Oh, she has comrades.
私はそういう奴らを集めてアバロンを再結成したんだ。
Right, okay, so the original Avalon was not a bunch of kids. She's reformed them. Imagine saying yes, but they only gave slaps on the rest. This is the only time a judge actually did something with substance. I wonder what's going to happen. You mean those kids just now? Aren't they all girls? Yeah, little girls. Girls can't do anything. Ah, sexism. They are children though.
稼げねえ男はいらねえよ。
I don't like this. I don't like the implication. Oh, fuck, you know. She's clearly bluffing. It was 5 years ago when Avalon and the church were at war. There's no way these kids were part of Avalon back then. And that includes her. Fair enough. What's your goal then?
言ったろ。
Karen suddenly opens one of the crates piled on the ground. It's full of bombs. Where the fuck do you get bombs from? Actually, in closer inspection, they're just firecrackers.
アイランドに革命を。
Huh?
だよその反応。
I'm a bit disappointed. Whoa, that's so cool!
ああ？バカにしてんのか？
Yes. How am I supposed to respond then?
私たちは必ず教会の手からこのアイランドを解放してみせる。
By chucking firecrackers at them. Well done.
あの時成し遂げられなかった革命を必ず成し遂げる。
So all boils down to a small renegade army facing off against the church. Actually, army is a stretch. It's more like a bunch of kids with their toys out playing at being a secret society. Pfft. What's their motive for capturing me then? Oh, I'm gonna use leverage.
そこであんたに頼みがある。
Oh no, I don't like this. Evangel Donut is saying contempt is a criminal charge and arrestable offense. The implications are what the writer wants it to be. It's obvious the writer has a certain fetish. I don't like this fetish. I think this writer probably should be in jail. Or the FBI should be knocking on their door.
なんでもいい。教会の内部事情を調べて私たちに報告してほしいんだ。
You want me to be a spy? In other words, you want me to be your spy? Oh, there you go.
簡単だろ？サラのボディーガードのあんたなら。
Why would you expect me to betray my, the person I'm guarding? Well, I suppose it is. Kara's quite relaxed around me. Whatever I ask, she gives me an answer 10 times as long. What? But this is a whole other level. Why are you expecting me to work with you?
ただで協力してくれるとは思っちゃいねえよ。
Oh, no. No! No! Oh, I freaking can't believe it! Literally the Cookso joke. I'm... What the absolute fuck? Why? Why is this happening? Why is this joke happening with a fucking 13-year-old? Fuck off, game. Fuck off. Hello, crack dealer. Have you just appeared? Have you just came onto the stream? Have you been there for a while? Because I fucking can't believe this. Fuck this game as well. I don't need this in a... Oh, why is it? Why? I want to play visual novels and I want to play games with stories that don't have fucking dodgy shit that would involving minors. What the fuck? Why is this so hard? Japanese visual novels of the current era. Why is this so hard, guys? Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, the issue we have with the older visual novels of the 90s and the early 2000s is just that most of them were eroge, right? And I'd like to think most of them, if not hopefully all of them, featured like women who were of age and men of age. No fucking none of this shit. Evangelion saying as soon as a zip happened, cracked appeared as if summoned. Mate, why are you pulling tight my zipper?
ギブアンドテイクってやつだよ。あんたは私に情報をくれる。私はあんたを満足させてやる。それでみんな幸せだ。
I really don't like fucking. I don't like this, man. I might stop playing this. This is stupid shit. Like, how long does this section go for? This is supposed to be a lot. Like, whenever I read the walkthroughs, one or two of the walkthroughs have said that this section of the visual novel is like the best part in terms of story. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I've lost heart with this. I actually found it more interesting just before he gets into the time machine. Like when the game ended, well, quote, ended, and then, you know, the revelations came from Kuon, we were going to the offshore platform. That was really cool stuff. And then this stuff is just like, I feel like the pace is slowed right down again. Cracker saying, nah, you're asking for too much. Evangelion saying they were eroge but not children related for the most part. Unfortunately, yeah, I wish it was not for them. I wish it was just none of them. Cracker saying, keep your standards low. Evangelion saying many of my recommendations involve older people rather than crap like this. But yeah, no wonder. Okay. Anyway, I'm not happy about that.
んだよ。私じゃ不満かよ。
What age are you? Can you drive? No, go away. That's not what I meant.
おい、ピーチ、ご指名だ。
Oh my god. She's barely 10. Wait a sec. When did I call for anyone else to sub in?
あいつはうちの一押しだぞ。あどけない顔してるが、大人顔負けのテクでリピーター続出中だ。
This is not even funny, man. What the fuck? What? Do you know what? This genuinely, man, what the fuck, right? You don't go into the joke this hard. Fuck off. I don't want to know that.
ナンバー2はメロンとマロンだな。あいつらは双子で、前から後ろからの同時攻め
No,
が。
do you know what? Whoever wrote this visual novel should be arrested. What? Why would you do this? How's, like, it... I can tolerate it as a joke to a degree, but you are really harping on with this. La, not listening.
ったく、わがままなやつだな、あんた。
Shut up, child. You're wrong.
ま、とにかく私たちに協力してくれりゃ、どの子もよりどりみどりだ。
How about you find someone who's fucking at least 20 years old, you cretin, and fucking just get a normal job. I don't know, leave this island. Don't do this. Stop, Karen. Stop. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Why does she think I'll cooperate on those conditions? Is everybody a fucking nonce in this island? And anyway, couldn't spying on the church, even pretending to, end in the death penalty if it goes wrong. To be fair sets now. If you take up any of these offers, you will be deserving that. Anyway, sorry, I'll have to refuse. All I want is to live a normal, peaceful life.
あんな連中の言いなりになってっか。
Damn, where the fuck did that come from? What?
あんたの言う普通の暮らしを奴らが与えてくれんのか。
Yeah, you see this collar indicates that I got a normal life. Sucks to be you, Karen.
奴らは何の罪もない人間を殺して回った。ただこのアイランドで暮らしてるだけの普通の人間をな。
Did they mention this? Did they say that they went around killing people? But that was because Avalon grouped together and defied the church.
アバロンってのは心の問題だ。 理想郷を求める人の気持ちがアバロンだ。
You know, it's one thing to wish for a utopia, it's another thing to fucking expect it. I think you're insane. What's the saying? It is noble to aspire to perfection, it is foolish to expect to attain it. I've probably bastardized that saying. Come on, Google bullshit. Where does this come from? Francois de la Rochefoucauld. What the fuck is that name? Francois de la Rochefoucauld? I don't even know if I'm spelling that right. But where is it? Oh shit. How did I get the feedback thing? What is this? Wait, how did that take me to here? Right, there's probably a bunch of different ass quotes. Noble to aspire to perfection, foolish to attain it, highlights a distinction between the pursuit of an ideal and the reality of its attainment. Thanks, AI overview. I wanted to know the fucking origin. Doesn't matter, I can't find it. No one cares. Right. Cracktula Evangelidor saying this is gross. Yes. Cracktula is saying pretty hilarious with your reaction. Evangelidor saying my Epstein Island jokes are becoming less of a joke and more a well-deserved title for this shite of an odds game. I know, right? Ryuichiro Yamakawa and Yosai Kuchu made this game. Mate, you guys need to like fucking chill it with these like underage kids jokes. Grader saying it sounds like someone who's imperfect would say that. Not me, I'm perfect. Lol. Guys, Avalon is a state of mind, man. People long for a utopia, man. That's what Avalon is. That means that Setsun has Avalon to everyone's Avalon, man. I see, that's what she meant by comrades earlier. Wait, is this communism? So she seriously believes in it, that Avalon, the Holy Land, truly exists. Mate. This is Cope.
死んでった大人たちもここにいる子供たちもただの見せしめだ。二度とアバロンなんて夢を追わせねえようにするためのな。
A warning to never pursue the dream of Avalon. Why are you not getting the message then? Karen clicks her tongue in disgust and faces away. For dramatic effect. Just as I'm searching for the right words to say.
Karen,
The little girl from before pitter-patters towards me. Oh, no, what the fuck? Hey, I thought we were done with that. Right, this better be for another reason, but it doesn't seem like the girl is listening to me. She starts disrobing without hesitation. A practiced movement, my heart aches when I realize that. This is making me ill, man. But the next moment, that small twinge of sadness is entirely forgotten. On the surface of her exposed skin... What the fuck? Wait, what are those marks? Bullet marks? No, they're not bullet marks. What the fuck are they? Are those... Wait, those are not... How would you have so many bullets and not be dead? Are those bullet wounds? They shot... Why is she not dead? How did she escape with that many bullet wounds and survive? This is fucked. Evangel, don't say I'm not... Wait 1 second. Karen pats her head vigorously. Okay, I'm gonna give the writers the benefit of the doubt that maybe the whole point of this is to show how twisted this society is, and to show how desperate these children are. I still really don't like it.
いいんだよ。生殺しにさせとく作戦だ。見ろ、あいつもうビンビンになってるだろ。
Don't fucking say that. I'm not.
ほら、まだ足りないって。
This is not right, man.
ああ、もう、あんたはもう。
Karen gazes right into my soul. Me? I'm the bad guy here? Oh yeah, oh fuck off. I'm not reading that. What the hell is she making me say?
だからもう言っていいぞ。
Mate, no, this is so fucked up. Content, perhaps, Peach puts her clothes back on and leaves. Ah, I'm kind of tired. What?
これでも教会側に作ってんのか。
The church doesn't ask me to do weird shit with underage kids, mate. Well, you're using that kid to bring in the cat. Man.
好きでやってるわけじゃねえよ。けど大人は誰も私たちを守っちゃくれねえんだ。自分たちで生きてくしかねえだろ。
So I kind of understand that they have to make money. They have to survive somehow. No adult seems to care about them. Don't kids usually steal? Fuck. Manjay Donut saying, I'm not perfect, but Rennie Graves is. Oh, wait, the mum? They're saying, amen. They have voices for these kids? Apparently so. Okay, yeah, it's just saying it's gross. Evangelia Donut saying, mate, you can survive multiple bullet wounds. I know several people who got shot to hell. In fact, a famous person from California survived getting shot about 20-something times. How lucky do you have to be for that, though? Because all it takes is for... Because the thing is, right, when the bullet goes in, if it goes through your body, when it comes out, it's like a fucking... It's a bigger hole than the hole that comes in, right? So if you get shot 6 times, you're taking large chunks of internal organs and flesh out, right? And she was 6. Do they just have like the shittiest bullets? And okay, right. I mean, wasn't 50 Cent shot a bunch of times in the face or something? And survived. Like, I get that, but like, if you have no hospital to go to, like, who like, patched her up afterwards? That's the other thing. Like, you would have bled to death. I don't know how she would have survived. Maybe they had like bandages, but bandages I don't think would have. I don't know, man. Evangelist was saying he was still more or less fine, operated a criminal network until getting arrested in 2008. Damn. 50 Cent was shot 9 times. 9 times, man. I mean, look, I've never been shot. I'd be touch wood. I mean, the UK, it's a bit harder. Carry guns. But yeah, man. I don't know. For a kid, though, she was 6. There's not... Your body's tiny at that age. If you get shot 6 times in the back, damn, man. I wanted to say something cool just now, but it sounds so sad. Mate, there is nothing that you can say just now. Just leave it. People can't survive on their own. True. That's why we end up flocking with folk in similar circumstances. Others have been abandoned. Is there no other way?
だから、それが革命だろ。
That didn't answer the question.
教会をぶっ倒して、連中の手からアイランドを取り戻す。そうすりゃ私たちはこんなとこで生きていかなくても済むんだ。
Live, where will you live? Like, isn't there a general problem of they don't have enough food? That's why they're doing all of this. So, like, even if you have a revolution, there seems to be some sort of physical problem with the food production, that it can't supply enough food for the island. Like, Card's not probably going to understand this as a kid, but like as I see it, we don't know anything about how food is produced in this society and why it's became more scarce. Maybe if you look into that, maybe there's a way to get around it. Maybe there's a way to fix the bottleneck or to improve production, food production. Also, isn't it very interesting that society seems to have regressed in this far-flung future. In many ways. Rather saying, yeah, like lure of the guys and gang up on them, lure the guys and then gang up on them blind spots within clubs or something. This part of the story just seems weak. Why is this? Someone said this was the best part of the VN. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I suppose this is supposed to be hard hitting. I don't know. If only things were that simple. But then again,
やってやる。絶対アイランドを解放してみせる。
but if you leave the island, like what's the plan? Kill the church people? Then what? We still have a food problem, which you've not thought about. Maybe I could take a bet on that determination of hers. For what? She's a 13-year-old leading an army of little girls. I don't know, man. Got it. I'll do what I can tell. What?
マジか。あんたならそう言ってくれると思ってたぞ。
That was easy. Jeez, also convinced she'll get her own way.
じゃあとりあえず教会の見取り図と衛兵の巡回経路について。
This is not good. They're gonna attack them. A, these girls could get hurt, right? Because the church are not playing. They're not pulling their punches. They might get the guns out and shoot at them. B, like Karen and this ragtag army of little girls might actually kill someone. Hang on, I can't do that. At least leave it to my judgment. I'll tell you guys if there's something I think you should know about.
ケチくせえな。やっぱサービスが足りねえか。
Don't say that. I don't wanna know. Don't just go grab my crotch. What the
ま
fuck?
あまあ減るもんじゃねえし。
Can you find someone who's like 20 plus child? Go away. Oh, what the this is not uncalled for. What the fuck? Don't rub it. Is she just doing this because she wants to? I think her brain is broken, man. Being forced to do the things that she's had to do at this point, I think it's just broken her.
で、今持ってる情報は？
No. Can we see? This is the other thing. How long are we going to go with this? We'll deal with that later. Just take your hands off
出
me.
すもん出したら話してやるよ。
In what
どっ
sense?
ちでもいいよ。ほれほれ、早く出せよ。
What the fuck? Come to think of it, I don't know much about the church. Sarah's the type to get sick very
あ
easily.
のな、もっとまともな情報はねえのかよ。
Just make up shit, I don't know. Well, she's got an amazing rack too.
使えね
Yeah, jealous. What? That's pretty important in my
え。
eyes.
間違えちまったかな、連れてくるやつ。
She's finally let go of me.
まあいいや。これからはよろしく頼むな。
Yeah, leave me alone. So how's this going to work? Can I come here again?
用があるときはこっちから使いをよこす。あんたはそいつの言うことに従えばいい。
No, I don't like this. I see. Must be to keep me from giving their hideout away.
で、誰がいい？一押しはピーチだけど、あんたが望むならメロンとマロンでもいいぞ。
What? What is this? An escort, sir? Yeah, unfortunately.
協力者にはそれくらいしねえとな。なんなら日替わりでもいいぞ。
Okay. I don't like the way this story is written, but I mean the point is that I think the thing they're trying to show here is that this is the way that Karen works, right? In her mind, this is the way life is. This is the way life works. You can she can only guarantee our loyalty by having by exchanging these type of favors with her minions, with us, or herself. I mean, she was willing to do something herself, right? Yeah, this is fucked up. I don't like this. Why are we doing this? Why is this the story they chose, the type of story they chose to tell? Because it's nothing like what was happening in the main storyline. Why are we doing this? Why this type of thing? Anything but this, man. Fuck. Cracker saying Peak Island was the last route with Rene. Yeah, what is this? With the BS circumstantial wooden boat. Yeah, oh my god. They're saying maybe that's the point, since they're just kids, they don't understand the bigger picture about the food. So yeah, I think the point is they don't understand the bigger picture about the food shortage, and Karen doesn't realize how fucked up her way of thinking is, and how I mean, she knows what they're doing is not good, But her whole mentality now is that this is the only way I can transact with people, right? The only way to guarantee their loyalty, the only way to buy, to trade with them is to trade their services. Crowder's saying the sound effects. Do you know, this is the thing, it's the sound effects that make me think, are you guys taking this seriously? Why would you have those sound effects in this thing at this point? I feel like trying to lighten the mood in that way is not good. That's not... It's not how we should be trying to lighten the mood. Or, I mean, should we even be trying to lighten the mood? Evangeli Donut is saying, at least this isn't as detailed as Tsukihime. Why the writer's a weirdo? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Let's carry on. Is she serious? Can you just come yourself? Karen's face goes so red I can almost hear whistling coming out of her ears. Why would her face go red? She's like considering her life and what she's done up to this point. Why? This makes no sense. You can't have the personality of a shy wallflower with someone who sells their self to make ends meet. This is bullshit. Hey, is she getting the wrong idea here? I just meant that you'd be easier to talk to, that's all. Karen spins around out of sight, doing a little fist pump. What? This is genuinely making me feel uncomfortable now. What the fuck? Better to just let that go, I think. Hey, can I take this off yet? Can I? When is this bit ending? I'm fucking sick of this storyline. I've not been able to see a thing for a few minutes now. Karen pulling me along. Bend my knees as instructed. Pah. She takes the hemp sack off my head and I can finally see again. Ah, fresh air at last. No, I get it. There's no guarantee I won't blab to the church about it after all. Oh. But we've accepted a job as the bodyguard of the head man's daughter. Why would you trust me more? Well, I'm not from the island, I suppose. Maybe she sensed that about me. That might be why I was chosen. Simple. That's what it was? What was with that honey trap business anyway? If you have something to say to me, come meet me yourself. I'm not a client. Yeah, I'm not a client. Why is that? Don't just cross your arms like that. You know that what's what. Stop it with the stuff already. However I may look to you, I'm actually a perfectly respectable guy. Okay, that's a lie. What? Huh? What are you talking about? I've never done that. Not once. Oh. I thought I was being watched. That was you? Oh, wow. Wow. You're wrong. That was the little sister I mentioned before. Man, what's wrong with you? Don't act so surprised. I was just giving her living expenses. Oh, well, your mind is fucked. Good, she's surprisingly sharp-sighted. So Rini and I don't look like siblings after all. Nah, I feel like Karen just is upset, thinks everyone is in a dodgy relationship. This is not funny, man. Come on, guys. You're getting really pumped up about this. Perhaps it's just her being weird. Can't you let go of my arm already? Why are we doing this? The fuck are we doing this? Don't do tsundere with a 13-year-old child fucking prostitute. Oh man, go away. Not that again, I told you.
私はさ、特別テクもねえし、可愛くもねえし、すぐ素が出ちまうし、リピーターもなかなかつかねえし。
No, we're not doing a weird love story with an underage person in this setting. What? Are they trying to do Pretty Woman with someone that's underage? Wait, was the woman underage in that? I've never actually watched Pretty Woman. Um, whatever. Anyway, this is bad. What's she coming out with now?
私なんか普通だぞ。
Honestly, being normal is fine, surely.
でも
You're all fighting for some normality in your lives, right? You have to be normal, Karen. That's why everyone adores you. What? What? Who's he talking about? Karen squeezes my arm then.
そうだな。
He beams at me like a blooming lotus at the height of summer. It's a weird comparison. By the way, why are you called Karen when everyone else is named after fruit? What?
あいつらはさ、名前を持ってねえんだ。全部教会に奪われちまったからな。
Perhaps that was one question too many. Certainly makes me feel regretful for an instant. Karen sounded almost a little boastful.
だから新入りには私たちで名前をつけてやるんだ。決して誰にも奪われることのない本当の名前をな。ただ、私だけは少し事情が違ってさ。
Karen takes a knife from her pocket and my eyes are drawn to the inscription on the blade. Karen curs.
姉貴がさ、くれたんだ。これがお前がお前である証だって。
You had a sister?
これを大切に持ち続ければ、いつか誰かが本当のお前を見つけてくれるって。
Wait a minute. Let me just... My sister gave it to me. My dear sister. She told me it was proof of who I was. That if I took good care of it, someone would discover the real me someday. I suppose she was just telling her that bullshit story so she held on to a knife for her own protection? So that's why Karen's kept her name all this time. I didn't know it was that important to you. Sorry for holding on to it the other night.
いいって。そりゃ落としたことに気づいた時はすげえ焦ったけどさ。
Karen looks up from the blade to my face.
あんたが見つけてくれたんだろ？
I find myself looking back at her. Her eyes are glittering like marbles.
どうした？
Nothing. Unable to summon up a reply, I ended up turning away again. The real her. If she weren't trapped in this hell, she might have been able to discover a different side to herself. You might be a brat, but you do have it within your power to bind folk together. I wouldn't have expected that when I first met you.
資質なんかねえよ。私が一番年上だったから、それだけだよ。
So you were born just as they stopped issuing new collars?
ちげえな。
Karen shakes her head, then mutters something like she has a bad taste in her mouth.
札の発行が止まった。
Huh?
もしあと1日早く生まれてりゃ、私はここにはいなかったんだ。
So you're literally born just after. So the opposite to Rine.
けどまあ、これでよかったのかもしれねえな。
No, 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 definitely not. It's not better now. I'm pretty sure she's not just trying to act strong for me.
教会の言いなりになって終わるだけの人生なんて、まっぴらごめんだしな。
You'd have got used to it, I'm sure. That's why she hides herself away underground, building up the power to oppose the church.
いつか絶対、お袋みたいに風呂付きの部屋で働くんだ。私
Oh,
は。
Def. Work in a place with a private bath someday. Like, wait, what does she work? She'd be better off rethinking her ambitions, though. Oh, wait, didn't she say that her mum was like, worked in the... was a prostitute or something? That dream of yours has nothing to do with all this.
んなことねえよ。全部教会さえぶっ倒しゃそれで叶うんだ。
Yes, that's it. The children will rise up against the church, and once they take over defeat the church, everything will just work out because little children will be able to run the place. Yeah, that'll work out. Her hate for her surroundings, her adoration for her mother, no mention of her father. I wonder which drives her to act. No, I doubt it's either of them. People draw their strength from many different sources. Though at the same time, that's what often makes them unpredictable. Do you still see your mum?
なわけねえだろ。どこで何してんのかも知らねえよ。
Wait, our mum's alive? I assumed she was dead. That must feel lonely.
別に。どうせ名前を変えて店を転々としてんだろ。よくあることだ。
Wait, what? What the fuck? So you know your mum's alive? What? Why did she not visit you? Your mum lets you just like carry on. Your mum kind of sucks, man. What the fuck? Now she's just trying to act strong. But even if she's putting on an act, she'll be fine as long as she can keep saying that with confidence. She'll never stray from her path.
けどそうだな。いつかおふくろと同じ店で働けりゃいいな。
This is fucked up. So her mum's carried on just like living her life while her child is abandoned in this shithole and having to do the worst things to just survive. I don't have any appreciation for this mum of hers at all. What the fuck? And like, I get that you're not allowed to, like, the church have been like, you can't communicate with your children, they're not allowed here, blah blah blah, but I'm pretty sure like there were people, I think Sarah had said that there's people that like they would just be like malnourished because they would feed their child with the same rations they were given, which was what I'd expect the majority of parents to do who cared for their kids. I don't know, man. This all just sounds shite. Why they got this fucking music here to make it sound all cheery and wholesome? This is not wholesome. Her mum sucks. This sucks. This is like the fucking basest, not base, but like the most debased shit ever. Character saying a friend of Rene. Or you mean Rennie from what? The thing Evandy and Lily. Evandy, I don't think doom or porn, that's what this is. Why is this like this? I fucking hate this. Keeping it in the family, huh? That might be kind of nice. What? Now I'm the one about to stray from the proper path. Mate, you better fucking jump into a river and not come back out. What the fuck? I don't even know. No need for that, really. Not like, what? Oh, what the fuck? Can we stop with these jokes? Can we fucking get back to the top levels now? I don't want that either. I don't come to my house. I live with my family. Stop this. The both of you? I have no problem with this mum character. Why are you in this? No. There's no turning back after that, is there? Why didn't you start with the married bit? Why are we doing all this? What the? Wait, what age are you? No, fuck off. What is this? There's so much wrong with this. No way. One wrong step and it's straight down into the abyss. Story of my life. Mate, you already in the abyss. This is hell. It's what... fucking... I'm dying here, man. This is so fucking lame. Karen mumbles and brings her hand to her neck. What? The colonists have no rights here. She won't be able to work out in the open, let alone get married. In other words, her chances of fulfilling her dream and meeting her mother are... Why don't you go look for her now? Your mum, I mean. What mother wouldn't be happy to see her daughter? What mother wouldn't think about the daughter she's been separated from since birth? What? You can... What? No, that's stupid. It's not about being lonely, it's about wanting to see your mum. If you're uncomfortable going into that sort of establishment, I could help. I don't think she's uncomfortable going into that sort of establishment, mate. It's kind of pathetic that I can only man up at times like these.
実は昔こっそりお袋の仕事場を覗きに行ったことがあってさ。
Right. Oh, so you met her?
窓越しにちらっと顔を見ただけでしまいだよ。
Why?
あの頃はまだお袋の仕事がどんなのかわかんなくてさ、お袋がいじめられてると勘違いして出てきた客を全力でボコっちまったんだ。
Poor guy. Really, though?
で、その客がハリスって男だ。ほら、衛兵長の。
The captain of the guard is going to a soap play. Fuck it. That's some turn of fate right there.
あいつは一目で私が娘だってこと見抜いてさ、いろいろ話してくれたんだ。
He's like, oh, you're the daughter of the prostitute I just hired there. Let me sit down. What the fuck? What the fuck is this story, man?
お袋は私が死んだと思ってるってこと。ダメ親父と別れて一人で暮らしてるってこと。それからすごく締まりがいいってこと。
Fucking. I can't. How long? Fucking can't deal with this. Fucking stupid shit. Right, she thinks she's dead. She's happy now since she's separate. Oh, so the dad is a shithead. Of course the dad's a shithead. Of course. Fuck this. The guard? And what was that last part?
あいつはお袋がどれだけ立派な仕事をしてるかを
I
延
hate
々
all
と
of
教えて
this.
くれた。
I fucking hate. Fuck off, game. When does this end? I see, so he's the main culprit for making Karen the way she is.
それが私がお袋を見た最後だ。
What?
決めたんだ。お袋みたいな立派な人間になるまでは会いに行かねえって。
You think she's a respectable... You're gonna have a... What the fuck? Right, let me check this. Island game walkthrough. I need to know how long this section is. What in the actual... Wait, what? Do you know what the fuck did this game actually get on Steam? Let me check the store page. Very positive reviews. I fucking regret all my life choices. Let me see what the reviews say about this. When I picked up Island, I barely skimmed the description. I expected this to be a slice of life romance VN with a refreshing tropical setting. What I got was very different. Very, very different. This isn't a waifu hunt. It's a feels train thrown into a plot twist blender. Every expectation I had was subverted time and time again. The game largely does not allow you to project yourself onto Setsuna. God help me if I wanted to do that with this fucking character. Setsuna is a weirdo with strange character motivations at first. Some games allow you to pick dialogue options that conform to what you would personally like to do in this situation. Island only gives you these choices so that you can pick the wrong ones. You know what? That's right. In that respect, this felt more like a kinetic novel where you experience the story alongside the main character instead of as the main character. This game loves its brutal bad endings. One innocent mistake and your attachment to the character is shaken. Multiple bad endings can shatter your attachment together. The game felt pretty similar to ReZero in that respect. Oh. Each time you use the game's convenient flowchart system to undo your mistakes, the less you feel like an agent in this world and more like a hapless prisoner, Clockwork Orange style, tied to a chair. What the fuck? That's sufficient. The second half of Island reminds me of a ReZero parody where Subaru asks, "So is the plot going to kick in soon?" To which he was answered, "Does suffering count as plot?" I was pretty traumatized by the time everything was wrapped up. Oh shit. Despite all the gloom and tragedy I've written about, it's still a very interesting story. To get the most out of this game, you need to resolve yourself to not give up. You have to uncover the entire story. To have a full experience, consult the walkthrough if you think you're finished. The game had me fooled very convincingly twice that the ride was over. The extras page can show you the number of endings you've achieved if you're not sure. I don't know if the story's ultimate conclusion is satisfying. Oh my god. Don't say that. But it was never what I expected the first time I opened the game. Whatever you do, do not seek the waifu. There's plenty of waifu games on Steam, but this one is a story about saving waifus. Not one where you get the satisfaction of... Oh, fuck off. Fuck everything. Fuck my life choices. Right. How long is this goddamn part? Fuck me! Right. I mean, that's a nice ending to the story right there, isn't it? Did Karen's mum ever realize that her daughter was alive? What's your mum's name?
さあな、覚えてねえよんなもん。
Sick. That's
ただあの時はシトロンって名前で呼ばれてたな。
Citron, named after a car fucking company. Citron, I'm not sure what exactly it signifies, but definitely some sort of citrus fruit, probably.
そうそう、一応私にも仕事用の名前はあるんだぞ。
Is it dumbass? Oh, and what's yours?
あ、
What, you forgot? What's up? Why are you looking away from me? Didn't you want to tell me? Oh, I bet it's something super embarrassing porno name. The kind you'll regret years later. What?
ちげえよ、普通だよ。
Dumbass. Then you can tell me, right?
それはだな。
Karen looks all around, then in a tiny whisper.
レモン。
Lemon? You are a fucking lemon. What the fuck? That's pretty cute. What?
よ
What
っ
is
ぽど
this?
常連じゃなきゃ教えねえんだからな。呼ぶんじゃねえぞ。
Your name is Lem? Why'd you only tell your regulars? Is that not your, like, fucking false name? What is this? Why would you only tell your regulars this name once they're regulars? Why wouldn't you just tell them your name is Lemon and only tell them your real name? This doesn't makes no sense. Well, you get angry if I called you Karen in public, right?
当たり前だろ。私はこれでも教会のお尋ね者なんだぞ。
How about I call you shithead in public? Fucking hell. I'll call you Lemon then? This is fucking hell.
鼻から呼ぶなっつってんだよ。
This is a nonsensical fucking conversation. Continue. What? Don't bite me. Don't go bite my hand.
やっぱあんたなんかに教えなければよかった。忘れろ、忘れちまえ。
Why did you bite his hand like an animal? What the fuck? Is she chewing on it? Jesus.
せつなさん。
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about Sarah. That was.
どこに行ってらしたんですか？心配したんですよ。
We've been away for like an hour. Did you not fucking think something was wrong? That God, whatever. Everyone in here is a complete and utter fucking idiot. Sorry, I got a bit lost.
その子は
Good question. Sounds good. Fixing a card who's still in the process of biting my hand. Oh, this is Lemon Chan. I fucking hate this. Let me read the chat. Ryder saying, did you forget? Ivan J, don't sing Ash is dying said, yes I am. Ryder saying, saw her mum getting railed. I know, man. What the fuck? This is just... What is this wholesome music? Fuck off, game. Anyway, Ivan J, don't sing apparently. Oh god, the implication is that the guard also with Karen... Wait. Is that the implication? Don't say that. Ryder saying, oh yeah, she did a great job. Evangelical saying, apparently the Switch version also has a new chapter that's exclusive to the version. Why would the Switch Lemon. I don't know what the implication of that is. Evangelical saying, did I tell you about the magazine a character was named after? LPO People? What? No. The magazine was called Lemon People in the 80s and was a very Karen-aged... Is that a Japanese thing? I don't like this. I don't like this fucking... at all. Anyway, let's continue. What you try? Why are you trying? Are you trying to eat me? I'll call you Jobby. Why did you choose the name, that name if you hate it so much?
レモンちゃん？
It sounds so bad, especially when pronounced with Japanese. The star of the church, ever calm and collected, and the urchin's flustered leader. This might be a good chance for the two of them to meet. What? I mean, what do you mean a good chance they're meeting? What are you fucking talking about? Come on, say hi. Just do it. I give Karen a push from behind and have her stand facing Sarah. It's a stupid name. You are a lemon.
はじめまして。私はサラガーランドです。
She's a friend of the girl. I think her name was Peach, who came to listen to your sermon. Right, Lemon?
ああ、そうだよ。ピーチは私のダチだ。なんか文句あっか。
Why is she trying to pick a fight over nothing? Why is this... Why anything, Setsuna? Why is this a part of the story in the game? How is this relevant to the rest of the game? This better have some fucking relevancy. See if they just fucked off with this stupid ass storyline and it has no effect in the rest of the game. I will be pissed. Nothing I can do, I suppose. She's face to face with the figurehead of the institution she's sworn to defeat.
そうだったんですか。ピーチちゃん、今日は顔を見せてくれなかったので心配していたんですよ。
I hate this music.
レモンちゃん、彼女にお伝えいただけますか？またいつでも遊びに来てくださいと。
Imagine say very popular in Japan, and yeah, its illustration is exactly what you expect. As I said, the El Piobil character in Gundam was named after said magazine, as one of the staff was a big nonce, for lack of a better term.
勘違いするんじゃねえよ。ピーチはあんたに会うためじゃなくて偵察に。
偵察？
なんでもねえ。
I'm genuinely thinking of just not carrying on with this game. Like,
どんな理由でも構いませんよ。私はいつでも歓迎します。
教会は札なしは立ち入り禁止だろ。
確かに用もなく立ち入ることは禁止されていますが、私の名前を出していただければおそらく大丈夫かと。
I feel like this game keeps going on for forever. I need to fucking walk through. How long is the goddamn Never Island section? Oh my god. You better be lying to me, AI. Oh fuck. Fuck. Guys, I fucking hate this. Oh no! Apparently this section is 20 hours long. Fuck this! How is this even right? I don't have the stomach for this. This sucks balls. Let's see. It's main and says 34 hours. I've already been at this for like fucking God knows how many hours. How can this can't be right. Does it split it down into different sections? Fuck me. Goodness. Why would they make this? Fuck off.
けど、
そうだ、ぜひレモンちゃんもご一緒にいらしてください。
はあ？どうして私があんたなんかに？
私は普段は教会のエントランスで執務に当たっておりますので。
That's sorry for you. Even Karen's left speechless. Who knows? Something might just come of this. Well, maybe. She's nice, right?
知るかよ。
She's right. My role is to tell her about the church's internal dealings. In that case, there is something I want to pass on to her. Sarah really does care for the island. Sarah's wishes are the same as hers.
ねえ、レモンちゃん。
なんだよ。
今度みんなで楽しくおしゃべりをしながら美味しいお茶でも飲みましょう。
Evangelion Donut saying some pull this at 60 hours, others pulled at 90. Fuck. Oh. Karen's expression changes in an instant.
やっぱりあんたは教会の人間だよ。分かったような顔して偉そうなこと喋ってんじゃねえよ。作ったような笑顔向けんじゃねえよ。ちゃだ。私はあんなもん生まれてこの方一度も飲んだことねえよ。
Look, I'm sorry that you live a fucking post-apocalyptic shithole of a life. Why are you getting pissy over tea?
あんたは泥水をすすって喉を潤したことはあんのか。てめえらが垂れ流した得体の知れねえ下水で体を洗ったことはあんのか。
Why would you wash yourself in gutter water teeming with shit? That literally makes you more fucking dirty.
ねえよな。あるわけねえよな。想像したこともねえよな。
Why would you wash yourself at all? You just wouldn't wash yourself if the only water available was literal shit water, and you wouldn't drink it either. I mean, maybe if you're dying of thirst. She didn't say drink though.
どうせあんたの想像力なんてそんなもんなんだよ。頭の中に花が咲きまくってるやつに私たちの現実なんて見えやしねえんだよ。
Do you know what? I mean, I see where she's coming from, but I have no patience for this. I do not care.
レモンちゃん。
Yeah, calm yourself. What is this?
名前で呼ぶんじゃねえよ。私には親からもらった名前があんだよ。あんたらに全部取り上げられちまったけどな。
What the fuck?
ちょっと食い物を分け与えたくらいで善人気取りか。それともあれっぽっちで私たちがあんたらを許すってマジで考えてんのか。
そんなことは。
ああ、はっきり答えろよ、サラ・ガーランド。
Garen, honestly, even though I see where you're coming from, I kind of wish you would just shut up. Hey, just calm down.
あんたはどうなんだよ、セツナ。あんたはどっちの味方なんだよ。
I'm on the side of myself. Fuck you and your weirdness. Fuck this shitty island. I want to go back to the past. Somehow it got even more fucked in the future. Of course I'm... Whose side am I on? Nobody's side. The church, which imposes a system of rule over the island's residents, or these children who band together to survive despite being ostracized by their community. Mate, none of them. Which side is righteous? Which side should I support? I can't make a choice in those terms. If I were to align myself with either one, it would only make me a hypocrite. What? I mean, we're all hypocrites here, guys. I'm just an outsider, after all.
だよな。分かってたよ。分かってたのに。一瞬でも期待しちまった私がバカだったんだよ。
I fucking... How do I have no emotional resonance? I just don't care. I'm so fed up with this. Like, this is supposed to be a very hard-hitting moment, right? Karen is losing sight. She had hopes for Setsuna, but she's starting to think that maybe he's not on her side. And then she's probably going to think he's an enemy because if you're not with us, you're against us type of mentality.
今日の話は忘れてくれ。あんたの助けなんかいらねえ。私は私でやってく。
Cool, good luck with that. I'm Offski. Spitting these words at me, Karen runs off, her back hunched. I'm left rooted to the spot. Sarah has fallen to her knees. What?
私はそんなつもりじゃ。
What you should have done, Sarah, is you should have told Karen to shut the fuck up and listen to what you had to say before she had decided to prejudge you just because you have, like, granted you are with the enemy and that you live a much more charmed life, but I don't know, I feel like you have to be assertive and be clear that this is what you're trying to do. But to be fair, I have very little expectation of Sarah achieving anything, just as I have very little expectation of Karen achieving anything.
私はただ。
I just want everyone to be happy. You can't just fucking wish it though. Come on. Why am I an outsider? Because you came from the past, dumbass. Why can't I do anything when there are people suffering right in front of me? Shut the fuck. I'm always like this. Yeah, you are pathetic. No matter how hard I struggle, how far I try to reach, I'm never able to grasp hold of the solution. I only ever graze it with my fingertips. Maybe also because you're not necessarily the savior of humanity. What's the difference between that and mere observation? Why am I always like this? Why are we doing this? Why will I always be like this?
刹那さん
Right, let's just go back up to the civilized part of society and let's have tea and crumpets and not worry about society's problems. Right, fuck it. Fuck it. Sick of being seeing the shittiness of society. I don't know, man. I'm getting fed up with this fucking storyline. Evangelion is saying, hey, Euphoria is a masterpiece despite how fucked it is. I stand by that. It has such a good bait and switch that I hold it up in high regard for those who can stomach it. Evangelion is saying, Karen crashes out. Crash test dummy moment. Sarah lives a semi-charmed life. She has a... No, I mean, I wouldn't even say semi... Did I say semi-charmed? She has a charmed life, right? She is the princess in this story, in a sense.
私は間違っていたのでしょうか
Maybe you should have taken into account their backgrounds a bit more. But honestly, I mean, you just said you can sit with us. I don't know, man. Maybe think, just next time not say sitting down and having tea. Maybe Sarah had a bad moment where she wanted tea and someone like gave her sewage water instead or something. I don't know.
甘い夢を見ていたのでしょうか
You're naive. Like, Karen is right, though. You're naive if you think coming down here to feed the children every so often is enough to change the situation. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that she's doing it. But it's not going to change the situation, the society, right? And it's not going to change the... It will not wipe the sins of the past away either. I mean, it's not going to make them forget all the shittiness that's happened in their lives. But having said that, you can't do that. There's no way you can go back in... Well, actually, no. Can we go back in time? We keep talking about this, but whatever. You're not at fault, Sarah. I mean, parents are, though. Or dad, at least. Probably this world that's at fault. Yeah, blame the world. It's not you. It doesn't permit those kinds of dreams. And me for being chronically incapable of doing anything about it. What are you supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? Why does this game continue? The lift that's pulling us up feels especially slow. Traveling at the same speed inside the lift, we can't feel it accelerating. Makes me almost wonder if we're really heading upward or not. We'd be falling further and further downward for all we know. My feet are frozen to the spot. A bottomless fear grips me. Sarah's eyes are downcast. She hasn't uttered a single word. I'm the same. I can't help but feel that whatever I say it will be inappropriate. Anything but about Sarah, Karen, the church, Avalon, the island, whichever I choose to talk about, it won't be my words. What can I talk about in my own words? I lost someone important to me a long time ago. No, that's not quite right. I gather up the remaining fragments of my memories. Evangelion says 90 hours goes burr. Fuck 90 hours. Fuck this. Fuck everything. Fuck. This is too long. Why is this so long? I'm not right. I'm not doing more visual novels that are this fucking long as streams. It's too long, man. This sucks balls. I've done other... Let me check something, right? Right, what other visual novels have I played through on stream? Right, so I played through the house in Fatima. Oh my god. Okay, shit, I got a fright there. Fuck, right. I played through the house in Fata Morgana. That was pre-recorded though. That was 35 and a half hours for completionists. 31 and a half hours for extra. I don't think I did extra. The main story was 29 hours. Now this in comparison is saying that the main story is 34 hours. How the fuck am I nowhere near the fucking end of this game? Fucking hell. Fuck. Oh, I better check the shell as well. Actually, I genuinely don't want to do games that take 500 hours to play for, because the completionist stuff, like the hours that are given here are for if you're just playing this without streaming, but streaming doubles the fucking number of hours. Right, the main story for the shell part 1 is 17 hours. Okay, now completionist is 31.5 hours. Fuck. I need to not do these type of visual novels. I can't. This is not just. How the fuck do other people stream this shit? It's not sustainable, man. I think if something is about 15 hours to maybe 20 hours, I think that's doable. But as I've said before, I want to kind of move away from, at the very least, streaming these type of games. Maybe doing them pre-recorded instead. Because, wait, how have you got an animated, what the fuck? You got an animated profile pic. What the fuck? Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? I can't stream these, man. No, it just takes fucking 200 days. It'll take me 5 years to complete this fucking game. And then I go off on a tangent. That makes it even worse. So I'd like quadruple the time. Evangelii, don't say April Fool's Day event gave me. It gave you what? Oh, the animated. Awesome. Anyway, let's continue. I think I probably killed her. What? I don't want that to happen again. But even if I were able to turn back time, all I'd do is repeat the same mistake. I haven't changed at all. Not since that day when I was unable to make amends during our final encounter. When I could only stand there watching idly by. But I can't be who I was that day forever. I have to change. I want to change. This might be the first time I've actually wished for it. Evangelii don't saying, oh wow, True Love 95 was only a 5-hour VN. Didn't realize it was so short. Great game though. True Love. Let me check this. Damn. Wait, what is this game? Guys, I'm genuinely depressed. I'm genuinely depressed at how long this fucking game is. It was fine. Like, this was fine up to this point, right? Up to this Never Island point. And even, I mean, Never Island was fine. But what the fuck? I need something that shows me the full winter. Let me see. I want. Is there any images that shows how long the winter thing flowchart is? Why do people take screenshots of shit and not zoom out? Fuck me. Wait, can I zoom out in this? How long is this? 1, 2. Like, is there nothing that shows me how long this is gonna be? Has no one recorded it? Fuck me, man. Right, the island. I mean, this is utter bullshit. The island visual novel's main story can be completed in around 15 hours. Lies. The main story plus extras taking about 24 hours and 35 minutes. Blah, 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 the length. My soul's leaving my body. My soul's leaving my body. This is quite long. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, right? So let's see the renew it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Oh shit, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Fucking never gonna fucking finish this. Right, fuck. I've been looking at myself for all this time and I've clung to the self I've discovered. She believed in me to the end. I always thought that staying the same and persevering who I was that day was the least I could do to lay her soul to rest. And that's not good enough. The guy singing chat. I don't think honestly, if you're really not feeling this game, it's okay to drop it. Practicing Ash tell me the geological condition on the island. What? Evangelion saying you don't need to force yourself to play it. Crack yourself the island. Is this an island surrounded by ice or something? No. Yeah, it's not an island. It is an underground complex that is in an area covered in snow. So if you go outside, it's all like fucking wintry shit. No, you don't fucking drop it. If you're willing to play something like Loopers and drop Yuno. I haven't dropped Yuno. I'll go back to it sometime. And Loopers was well short. Though Loopers hurt my soul. Yuno was more interesting than this, man. Fuck. This was alright until this fucking winter shit. The Never Island section. I can't be fucked with this. And I can't be fucked with all the goddamn underage kid shit. Fuck me. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it now. If I say that I don't believe people can change, will that end this part of the game? Who knows? If what Sarah said about this planet's history is true, then people have fought each other over and over throughout time. Misunderstanding one another, hating each other, killing each other. If this world is what results of all that, then what is what results of all that? Who's clunky? Then we might not have any scope to change. But people are reincarnated, right? Even if they've lost their memories or forgotten the lessons they've learned, these experiences should still be etched in their hearts. That's not so that they'll repeat the same mistakes. We were born so that we never make the same mistakes in our next lives. I should have died that day. Should have died once. But she gave me another chance. That's why I'm going to change. If I don't do it now, I won't be able to face anyone. Not the girl who sent me here, and not least of all myself. What the fuck's going on here? Huh? What? There's a worm for my chest. It's called someone's body. Her arms are wrapped around my neck. Is it? Doesn't look like it. Her hair tickling my nose. This face is not what she sounds like. Back then. Oh shit. What? Her arm squeezed me tightly. Can you give me more detail? What? Where is this coming from, guys? Her nails dig into my back. My back grows hot. The areas touched by Sarah's body heat are searing. Mate, we get the point. You know, I understand the feeling. I'm sick of this game. Yeah, we all want to run away from life. Sorry, I cast my eyes to the floor. What is this fucking CG? What? Her lips meet mine. Alright. What? I thought she was holding you from the back. This is not how emotional people don't just randomly kiss you when they're feeling really terrible. They're hot, burning. All of the thoughts and emotions vanish. That soul sensation dominates both my body and mind. He bites my lower lip. What? Teasingly, relentlessly, over and over. What? This is not how an emotional person reacts. Like she's communicating her love to her sweetheart. This is clunky, man. I'm no expert in love, but this... Oh, shit, Jobby. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What are you up to? You're at the... Oh, no. Don't go after the cables, Jobby. Oh, Jobby. Come to me, my little Jobby. Give me some company, Jobby. Stop it, Sarah. Damn. I draw away from her. Oh, damn. What's with you? Who am I to you? Oh, shit, Jobby. Jobby, are you alright? He just fell off the desk. Yeah, little scoundrel. Fucking hell. Listen, Sarah, I'm just a stranger? Am I really?
大切な人を亡くされたんですよね。
Yes, that's right.
今も忘れられないんですよね。
Yes, that's exactly right.
私も同じです。だから
Why what?
変わりましょう、せつなさん。今この瞬間から。
Sarah, look, I need to explain something. Having sex is not how you change. That's not... That it doesn't work like that. Fuck. What? Again? Our lips lock once more. This is so stupid. This is... What? Is she just... Like, I feel like this is just a gratuitous excuse to have, I mean, them embracing it. Or just like a cheap excuse. Like, it doesn't make sense. She wants to change, so that somehow translates to her wanting to hug you and kiss you in a way that seems more like they're about to get it on, rather than a strong desire for companionship. Changing, I don't know. I'm looking too much. I'm looking too into this. I have no energy left to resist. I'm sure you don't. Nothing changes simply because you want it to change. True. You have to throw something away in order to change, discover something new. But to me, she's... Do you know what? I'm convinced, maybe because this is the far future, right? And they have a very different sense of morality. Maybe they have a very progressive, new age, bullshit sense of morality. But maybe they're just like, I want to thank you. And to thank you, we have to bang. And that's just how things work in this society. Because everything they keep showing us makes it look like that. Fuck. What am I doing with my life, man? What am I doing with my life? Right, Evangelion saying Yuno is 39 hours. Rather saying Yuno was way better than any of this. Evangelion saying Eve was better than this. And Ash got sick of Eve. I did get sick of Eve. You're right though. Eve Burst Era is far better than this, in my opinion. Raptor saying, and the open sky we saw, was that just some LED screens? No. So the open sky that you see when we're at the top, it's a painted dome. It's just painted. Cratcher saying, what am I seeing here? That's not my Sarah. Don't ruin her. Drop the pen. The pen? Wait, what? Evangelion saying, even Jobby's telling you to stop playing. I know Jobby's like, what the fuck is this? Evangelion saying, Ash, the writers just gave up at this point. Stop trying to make sense of her actions. Cratcher saying, lies, it worked. Baki. Baki? Or Baka? He had sex and beat up his... A thread of silver bridges. Fuck off! I think I've become too jaded with life. This is just so contrived. And it's like, why do we have to describe like a saliva strand between lips? Why? That's just like, is that romantic? It's not romantic. Starberries are facing my chest. Something's filling the gaping hole in my heart. Is that genuine warmth, Setsuna? It's like not lust. Are you confused? That might be what's necessary to stop it from bleeding any further.
お願いです、刹那さん。
Wait, have I needed to censor anything in this game?
せめて上に着くまでこのまま。
Are we heading up or plunging down? The lift that's pulling us up really does feel slow. People are reincarnated. Why are we saying this as a statement right now? But how long does that take? What? Like, would 5 years, 50, maybe a millennium, 10 millennia? Are we doomed to suffer until that time comes? But you're like, if you're dead in between, right? So this is breaking me. This is shit. The crowds jostle around the shopping district as it approaches closing time. Maybe I'm just cynical. I'm not. This part of the visual novel makes me want to just stop. Fucking hell. In my pocket is today's salary, the money I received from Sarah. I feel like today it means something quite different to yesterday. I have no inclination to spend it at any shop.
Oh, Setsuna-kun. どうした？景気の悪い顔して。
He looks how I feel. Oh, it's you, Baker-san.
本当に顔色悪いね。何かあった？
Life, mate. This game. It's okay, I'm just a bit tired. Tired of Island. This is between me and Sarah. No, maybe it's just my own issue. I could have refused Sarah's kisses back then. But I didn't, because you're desperate. My heart aches so desperately. I can't stand it. But I don't think I did anything wrong. If I allow my heart to keep on bleeding, it won't be long before I bleed out. So that's your excuse? This is pathetic. It's okay, I can cheat on the love of my life, who I literally have waited 2 millennia for. Because my heart is bleeding. And I can hardly let that happen in a place like this. Never mind that, Baker-san. You have any beer? Oh, and anything that'll make Rine happy.
そうそう、ちょうど珍しいものが入荷してね。おや、
Baker-san's gaze stops on my neckline.
それもしかしてキスマークかい？
She gave you a hickey? I frantically covered it up. That's Sarah. I'll be damned if she didn't do that on
って
purpose.
ことは彼女さんと仲良くしてきたのかな？羨ましいね、この。
When did she do that? And how did we not notice it? She did it like this just happened a second ago. I told you I don't have a... Wait, does this make her my girlfriend? Like... I feel like that's not the thing you should be... This is so stupid. We're having this emotional issues. She's leaning on him to like in an emotional way, and she's like falling in love with him, but because she's trying to fill something or she's wanting to change and feels that she needs to do this, I don't know. He's trying to fill a hole in the heart for the original Rine, who he's actually here in the future for and can't remember. And then he's just sitting there going, wait, does that make her my girlfriend? What the fuck, man? Evangelii.sing, how did you even find out about this game, Ash? Who told you to play it? That's a good question. It was a long time ago. I think I was looking up like visual novel. It might have appeared in search on Steam, and it had decent reviews. It might have probably appeared in a list somewhere of half decent visual novels. Cracker saying so retired. Go back to the Rine part. Wait, what Rine part? Sarah who lost someone dear to her long ago. Sarah who wishes beyond all else to change. Could I refuse that wish of hers? You could say the same applies to me. You have to throw something away in order to change, discover something new. If we need each other, then it should be fine for us to just use one another. What? What's so wrong about
お
that?
や？手にも歯型？彼女さんと一体どんな遊びしてたのかな、せつな君は。
Oh yeah. Karen bit my hand. Oh, that's actually from a different
お
girl.
っと浮気はダメだよせつな君。女の子を泣かせたら男が廃っちゃうよ。
Then that would make me a crying disgrace. Fucking, why am I reading? Should I just like play this and not read anything? Both girls did end up in tears after all. I didn't necessarily make them cry. When they cry, Higurashi? What? Umineko? But I'm just as guilty for being incapable of wiping away their
ま
tears.
たまにはいいんじゃないかな。こんな世の中だ。息抜きもしないとね。
Okay.
ただし、最後には責任取ること。
Cheers, mate. Responsibility? The fucking silver bullet to a man. Fucking responsibility? What the fuck's that? I ain't taking responsibility.
結婚だよ。せつな君もいい年なんだから、そろそろ身を固めないとね。
Oh shit, man's kryptonite. Marriage? Ah, so that's how someone my age is seen on the
も
island.
ちろん、その前にいろんなことをきちんと清算してからね。
I wonder if a time will eventually come when I am able to settle everything once and for all. But even if that time were to come, all that'd be left inside me would
というわけ
be...
で、新生活の際には、ぜひベイカー雑貨店をごひいきに。
So it was all just a sales pitch, huh? Of
う
course.
ちも生活かかってるからね。何か買ってってくれよ。入院してるかみさんのためだと思って。
You guys have a hospital? In the hospital? She feeling
い
unwell?
や、大したことはないんだけどね。医療費がかさんでかさんで。
Why do you even have medical bills? Like, why do you even have medical bills? Now that I think about it, if this is a self-enclosed society, doesn't matter.
あんた飯できてんだからとっとと店じまいしちまいな。
Good to know that she's out of the hospital so quickly. A lively woman's voice rings out from the back of the shop. Who's in the hospital again?
バレちまっちゃしょうがない。よし、今日はおまけしとくよ。
Right, I'm a complete asshole. Ha, got caught. Oh well. Well, guess it's all experience. What? I should probably try and be a bit bolder
はい
myself.
ビールとそれからリネちゃんにはこれはどうかな。
Huh? What's this? I peer carefully at the object he's pushed into my hands. No matter how you look at it, this
教科書で
is
見たことない貝殻だよ。巻き貝のね。
the Nautilus shell, and this will make her happy.
珍しいものとか古いものが大好きだからね。例えば電池とか帽子とか。
We're 20,000 years into the future and they still have fucking oil lamps? How the fuck do they have an oil lamp? I don't even think you can easily get one of them now. Hats? I glance up at the sky. No, the roof. I see. Guess there isn't any need for hats on this island.
それから昔話とかも大好きだね。
Yeah, that's right. Interest in ancient relics isn't the product of mere nostalgia, I'm sure. Take that blueprint, handed down to her by our forefathers. You must have felt some kind of romance in that. Okay, I'll take the shell too. Frankly, spending precious money on something this useless is stupid, to say the least. But I was thinking about treating her to something nice today. Also, a scarf, please. Baker-san's hand freezes for a moment. Then,
ああ、そうだね。今日は寒いからね。
no, it's to cover the hickey. The smile on his face seems genuine, neither knowing nor the polite grin of the salesman. Whoa, that just suddenly fucking cut through.
そのマフラーかっこいい。
Rena welcomes me with a smile the moment I pass through the front door. But for some reason, I can't bring myself to look at her face directly.
顔ポーズ決めて、切ないイエロー水産ってやって。
Why do you know about fucking Power Rangers shit? Setsuna Yellow to the rescue!
かっこいい。
Well, she's still a child confirmed. Let me read the chat. Right, Evangelion Donut said this game has no eroge, so no censoring, but it's still worse than most VNs. How did you... Alright, I answered that. Ryder saying go back to the Rene part. Didn't he cryo freeze himself to get his girl? Yes. Many don't say it. Dead ass, I'm exhausted from the story. Like, I just went and spoiled myself. Why do they have medical bills? The writing is garbage, that's why. Lol. Embarrassing lol, base salesman, he tried to guilt trip. I mean, typical, right? Shit. How do I unfucking... Oh, shit. Did she always sound annoying? I don't know. I think it's just this game is, this visual novel is making you hate everyone. What am I doing straight after walking through the door?
じゃあ次切ないイエロー爆散
Detonate? Wait, what?
物語の最後ではね、ヒーローは自分の命を犠牲にして世界の平和を守るんだよ。
What was he detonating? What's with that downer of an ending? Life, mate.
やっと元気になってくれた。
That's him perking up a bit, what? Huh?
だって帰ってきた時の刹那、なんだか元気なかったから。
Yeah, I get that. I don't get how he's perked up. Saw right through me, huh?
バレバレだよ。私、刹那のことなら何でもお見通しだもん。
Why are you saying it like that? But also, if he looks like a miserable shit, then obviously you can tell that he looks like a miserable shit. Hearing that, I reflexively adjust my scarf. Ah, I guess this kind of stuff doesn't wash with her.
やっぱりお皿洗いの仕事、つらい？水冷たいもんね。
Oh my god, we still not explained to her exactly what we do for a job. Whatever. Rina takes my hands and warms them with her breath. What?
わあ、すっごく真っ赤。油塗らなきゃ、油。
You gonna put oil that was set fire to it? Luckily, the teeth marks that were left on my hand have faded, and only a little redness remains. Oh, that's what she'd seen. It's okay, I'm just tired from a bunch of stuff that happened today.
いろいろって？
That's... Rina looks up at me intently. I feel like she'll see through any lie right away. Just a bunch of stuff. Don't worry just so much about it. I'm fine.
嘘。
Huh? What part of that was a lie?
もしかして新人いびり？
I'm surprised you realize that hazing's a thing. But whatever. Perhaps I've overestimated her. Never mind that. Here, a present for you. Drop the shell into her hand. It's a pretty big shell, but it looks even more remarkable in her tiny hand.
貝だ。
Yep, it's a shell.
見て見て、ほら刹那、貝だよ、貝。
I just said it was a Yep, that's a shell, alright.
貝だよ、おっきな貝だよ、とてつもない貝だよ。
Well, she's happy, way too happy.
ちょっとおじいちゃんに見せてくるね。
Right, you do that while I just take a gun and point it to my head. Isn't he's sleeping? I can hear his snoring.
叩き起こす。
Uh-oh. Don't do that, just calm down, okay?
でも貝だよ。ああ、どうしよう、貝だよ。
Her eyes have started welling up. What's with this girl? But then again, it's worth shelling out that much money if it's making her this happy. Oh god. Yes, that's why Baker-san wouldn't cut a deal on such a rare item. Of course, he might have just been taking advantage of me. Mate, he's taking advantage of you every day. He's charging you a fortune for shit that's worth fuck all. Right, wait a moment. I'll make dinner.
じゃあ私も手伝う。
Oh, thanks. Still don't know how much water to add to the rice.
ああ、でも貝が。でも手伝いも。ああ、貝どうしよう。
Put it to the side. Fuck. Go profess your love to it in your room.
はーい、貝。
God damn it, guys.
二枚貝も捨てがたいけど、やっぱり巻き貝だよね。なんといっても形が素敵だよね。
One day, guys, we'll finish this section of the game. But that day, unfortunately, isn't fucking today. God damn everything!
セーブ中に電源切るなよ。
Why
戻るぞ。
does this fucking suck so
ネ
hard?
バーアイランド。
Oh. Oh! That is the sound of my soul, my body. I don't know why this has been such a actually no, I do know why this has been such a drag. The stuff with Karen and then the kids, I'm like, fuck. What, this is so dour, and it's not even like, it's just crap. I don't know how. It's not dour in a way that makes you want to carry on and see where things go. It's just like, it just drags you down. It makes you not want to continue playing the game. And I think it's also, now that we've came back and seen Rene again, it's like Rene has become unbearable because of the experience I've had in this part of the playthrough so far. She was fine before, but she was extra fucking in her face about shit. Crackdoor is asking, did she always sound so annoying? I don't know. I feel like no. Evangelion is saying sets in a yellow, Miki's in a red. I put Rene in it, a real Kara no Shoujo. Rene in the shell. Evangelion saying, okay, her voice is horrible. Crackdoor going, I don't remember it being so annoying. Yeah, I don't remember it being so annoying either. I think I've just fed up. This stream has really made me fed up with the kids and stuff, and then we came back to see Rene and she's like, ah, kawaii, and we're like, I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. Evangelion saying it's dire for the sake of being dire while also being overly played for laughs. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe that's what it is, right? It's the emotional. You feel like you're being pulled two ways at the same time emotionally, right? It's got the like this wholesome music with these jokes put in, but it's also talking about these children having to sell their bodies to survive. And you're like, this is just such a fucking disconnect here. What are you trying? Where are you going with this? Why are you trying to then joke about it? Like, I thought it's fucking annoying, right? And it lasted. That bit lasted for quite a bit, and it was just, it's put me in a fucking sour mood. This has put me in a let me drink some more of my melon mania. This Never Island section is Evangelion don't say it's such a slog. It really is. I've genuinely like there have been parts of this visual novel where I've like this is a bit slow. But I was quite enjoying the main routes of Karen, Sarah, and Rene in the past, present, whatever you want to call it. Because at the same time as everything going on, you were slowly discovering things about, discovering more about what's going on in this kind of story, right? From each, there's like different facets that you learn, slightly different things you learn on each route. And each route isn't entirely new. Like it repeats, you have to go through the same stuff, but you can skip through it. So it wasn't you going through a totally brand new route each time. And then it would like branch off to the specialization stuff for that specific route. But this Never Island stuff is all new. And I'm just like, it's such a, I don't know, man. You went from this like, man, the ending was exciting, right? Of the main, well, I'd say the main route. Like, where you're going into the fucking sea platform thing, discovering the time machine, hearing about stuff from Kuon's backstory and all this. Like, it was great stuff. I was really enjoying that. And then he gets stuck in he's in the time machine, and then as soon as we go far into the far-flung future, I feel like it just puts some sort of like the brakes on the story, the pace of the story, and it slowed right down. And I'm like, I don't fucking want you to slow right down now. Why are we slowing right down? Why are we doing this? Where we're in the future and we're trying to like just like live have a slow-paced story again. Why would you do it's just why has this got such good reviews, man? What the fuck? And then people talk about this part of the story being the best part. I'm like, why? Like, yeah, it's emotionally, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster. At least like the things that are happening are pretty fucking, especially with Karen and that, are mental. Maybe it gets better, right? But I'm thinking to myself, I genuinely just don't give a shit about these church people. I don't care. Like, I have no oh wait, apparently VNDB puts Nocturnal Illusion at 9 hours. Ooh. I know you have biases here, Evangelii Donut, but that is a tempting prospect. That is also encouraging. I don't want something that's 50 fucking hours. Evangelii Donut saying the good reviews are from those who haven't played many VNs before. Maybe his first VN, as I say. Maybe. Cracker saying it's like the first part was done by one guy and the second was done by the other one. Maybe, man. Like, and there's more to it, by the way, right? Let me show you something.
ボツキャラのイラストとかあったら
Right. So going through the winter route. Alright, let me remove my face for a sec. I think we're going to get another ending when we go through the winter route, and then I think we end up going back to the main timeline again. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's about 5 endings I haven't got, and you need to get all the. So half of these or a bunch of these are bad endings. I've got about 5 other or 4 other bad endings that I still need to get, which I'm just gonna like use a guide and marathon through to get them. I mean, luckily we've got the flowchart, so we can like go to the flowchart, go to the specific point, and then get the bad ending. So that's not going to be an issue. And then to get the final ending, you need to have all the other endings. And see, when they do a game like that, it's an utter fucking slog. The last time I had to do something like this was with Needy Streamer Overload, and I genuinely hurt my soul to do it. I don't enjoy doing the full completionist thing, and in this you need to do the full completionist thing to get the proper ending. So yeah, 58% complete. Shit, man, fucking shit. Fuck me. God help me. God help me. Cracker saying there's a clear distinction in the writing between them. Evangelii saying I agree, Crack's a pretty big shift between them. I've been meaning to play Needy Streamer Overload. I'm just gonna say I did enjoy Needy Streamer Overload, but see, when I like to get all the endings is a fucking piss take. To get the then true ending, and then the true ending sucked dick. And look, it wasn't it didn't feel like it was worth it, which really annoyed me. The game itself though is fun. The main story is interesting, and it's definitely worth playing. Once you've played through it and you've got a couple of endings, I wouldn't stress about getting the true ending. I would just look it up online or something, because there's about 30 endings. There's about 30 endings to that before you can get the true ending, and that sucks ass. Anyway, this has put me in a foul mood. But we'll leave it there for today. Hopefully you would at least enjoyed me ranting and raving, being a moany little bitch about this VN. Evangelii saying foul mood, play something relaxing. No, I don't have anything relaxing to play. I don't feel like playing anything. Maybe I just want to go to sleep actually. I just sleep. I could read a book, but even I'm feeling too drained even to just read a book. Crackly are saying, by the way, Ash, what? Uh-oh. Evangelii saying sleep is good. Sleep is good. You should all try to get good sleep, guys. It's crazy how much not getting good sleep absolutely fucks your life. Like, it's just like, you know, drinking plenty of water and eating healthy. makes a massive change to your life. Getting good amounts of sleep is so important. You know, I understand that not everyone can get like good amounts of sleep, depending on your lifestyle, your job, and all that. But what the hell is this? But yeah, fuck, I'm getting distracted now. Cracker said, by the way, Ash. She's like, what? I was expecting another message. Anyway, let us leave it there for now. Before I, well, carry on ranting until the fucking cows come home. This is Island, or Never Island. I am Ash Mannix, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Evangel saying thank you for the ranting. You pretty much summed up my issues with this game over the last X amount of streams since the shift to Never Island. I'll be honest, I will power through this. It hurts my soul, but I've started, therefore I'm gonna finish. What I might do to ease my pain with it, well, it's not really easing it, but it is kind of easing it. I have this as set as a Wednesday stream, which it will continue to be, but I'm just gonna do random other streams of this to get through it, because I want to finish this game and then think about what to do going forward, because I don't want to just, as I've said before, I don't want to just like carry on doing streams of me just playing a game. I want to try and maybe do more drawing streams and do other things, try and innovate. Cracker saying in Valhalla you got the Alma ending plus normal ending. Was there other endings? Evangel saying hopefully Kuso can come on then, so that way he could take the piss out of it. I'll be honest, Evangel, Kuso has made it quite clear as well, if you're going to do random streams. Kuso just doesn't have the time. If Kuso comes on for anything, Kuso's not going to come on for Island. I don't think Kuso has any interest in Island either. If Kuxo's going to come on for anything, it will be he'll be coming for very, very few things. And it'll be appearances will be few and far between. He's just not got the time for stuff. Carter says there's other character endings you can get. The best one, in my opinion, was Stella and Say endings. I'm just going to look that up. I loved Valhalla, but if I wanted to continue it, I would want to have done it to do it with Kuxo. And again, as I said, Kuxo doesn't have time. So, it's unfortunate. But hey ho, Gorgura is graduating soon. Kuxo has half graduated, in a sense. I'm going to do other stuff in IRL and stuff. Imagine just few and far between, then that just means it'll be a treat when he does jump on a stream or two. Yeah, I'll need to. I've said to him about the idea I've had where we're just going to do streams where we chat about something. We could have a game in the background, but there'll be like a chat about stuff, the current state of gaming or something. Kuxo's great for that. Kuxo's got like a much wider, deeper wealth of knowledge of the games industry. I don't know jack shit about gaming. Carter says I'll send CG on Discord. Awesome. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for joining me, because this would be so much painful without you. But I am Ash Mannix. This is Never Island, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time. See ya.